And good morning. We are ready for week 13 in grammar, advanced pronouns, lesson 49. Okay, so to get started, read this sentence to yourself. You can read it out loud. See the problem there? Thank goodness we have pronouns, because pronouns take the place of all those Lindsays. So, an antecedent then is that noun, like Lindsay, that is replaced by the pronoun. So here's some personal pronouns, first, second, third person, singular and plural. So on exercise 49A, let me get all my stuff ready here. Alright, so you're going to circle the personal pronouns, and here's the full list here and a few over here. The full list of personal pronouns. Okay, so you're going to circle the personal pronouns in these sentences taken from Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And then you're going to draw an arrow from each pronoun to its antecedent, which word it's taking the place of. In the margin, either here or out here, you're going to write F, M, or N for the gender, and the number singular plural. Okay? So let's do this. So Scrooge gazed at the ghostly face. He could see it clearly. All right, so he takes the place of Scrooge. And then it takes the place of face. All right, now for he, we'll put the Scrooge one out here, and then we'll put he out here. All right, so he would be masculine, and it would be singular. It would be neutral, and it would be singular. Okay? Alright, so pause it while you do the rest of these three sentences. Alright, let me pull the answers up and let you check them. Alright, there we go. Now here's some possessive. Remember, possessive means that it belongs to someone or something. That something belongs to someone or something. So a possessive adjective, which is the same as a possessive pronoun. My, your, his, her, its, our, your, and their. The reason that these are possessive adjectives is because remember what is one of the questions and adjective answers? Whose. Remember? An adjective answers whose, and all of these answer whose. So they are possessive adjectives as well as possessive pronouns. Okay, so Peter's sword would be his sword. So that would mean it's an adjective. It's a possessive adjective. We don't really call it a possessive adjective. You just call it an adjective because it answers whose sword. And it would be a possessive pronoun because it's saying that this belongs to this. So the Pevensie children's wardrobe would be their wardrobe. And the tree's silver leaves would be its leaves. Lucy's cordial, her. Alright, so you catch the drift. Alright, let's see how they diagram this. The tree's silver leaves glistened. Its silver leaves glistened. Alright, here's the second sentence. Leaves is the subject. Glistened is the verb. And then its, silver are both adjectives that describe leaves. Now the tree's silver leaves glistened here, same thing. They're just saying that its is an adjective that would go with this noun. All right, so let's see if we can diagram this one. Lucy's cordial healed Edmund. Okay, our verb. It's easy when they set it up like this, isn't it? It's harder when you have to set it up on your own. It's hard to figure that out. All right, so we know healed is our verb. So healed, and who or what? Healed cordial. Okay, so this is action. So this tells us we have a direct object. So cordial healed who or what? Edmund. I'm just going to put Ed. Right here would be Lucy's, because in this sentence, Lucy's, it's a possessive noun because it's showing that this belongs to her, and this apostrophe S shows you that it's possessive too. There's one Lucy, and this belongs to it. So this is singular plural, but it's actually used as an adjective because it's answering whose cordial. Okay, and the same thing would be here. It'd be it's the same exact sentence, just saying that her would be here rather than Lucy's. You don't have to fill that in. It's just, unless you just want to, it'd be the same thing. All right, let's see how they did these here then. The chocolate is my candy. That chocolate is, now this is a linking verb or state of being verb, so that means no direct object. It means you look for a predicate adjective or predicate nominative. Okay, chocolate is what? Candy. That would be your PN. My is your possessive noun or possessive adjective that shows whose. Okay, the chocolate is mine. Candy. What? That don't even go. I don't even know why that's there. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I guess they're just showing you that that's why you would use my. Who knows? Okay, so this one is the chocolate is mine. The chocolate is mine. Because this is, oh, I see what they're showing you. This is a noun, so it's a PN. This is a noun, so it's a PN. This is a PA. It's a predicate adjective because it's telling whose. Same thing over here. Showing you how a possessive noun can actually end up being an adjective, and that's what it's showing you here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's look at 49B. Underline the possessive pronouns in the following sentences from the Travels of Marco Polo. Each possessive pronoun is acting as an adjective. Draw an arrow from the pronoun to the noun it modifies. There may be more than one pronoun in each sentence. They always give you so many instructions. I have to read it like 4 times to know what to do. Underline the possessive pronouns. Each one is acting as an adjective, so we need to draw an arrow from the pronoun to the noun it's modifying. There may be more than one. Okay. On its summit is erected an ornamental pavilion, which is likewise entirely green. Okay, let's find the possessive pronouns. Its. Draw an arrow from the pronoun to the noun it modifies. On its summit is erected its summit? Is that what it's talking about? Yeah. Ta-da! Okay. That one confused me. So its is possessive. Yeah, that's right. Okay. It makes sense now because it tells whose summit. Okay. All right. So here on the southern side of the new city is the site of his vast palace. His Is that what y'all are thinking? Let's check it. Yep, we're right. In the rear of the body of the palace are large buildings containing several apartments, where is deposited the property of the monarch, or his treasure in gold and silver bullion, precious stones and pearls, and also his vessels of gold and silver plate. Okay, here we go. Large buildings, apartments. His treasure. And his vessels. Is that what y'all got? Just two of them in that big sentence? Let's check it. Yeah, we got it right. There we go. All right, I hope you understood that. I had to work my way through that one. That was a little bit difficult for me. Okay, so write the correct possessive pronoun above the underlined nouns. Theodore Roosevelt loved bull terrier dogs. After biting many people, Theodore Roosevelt's pet dog was sent away from the White House. So, correct possessive pronoun. So it would be his. Because after biting many people, his pet dog, there we go. Theodore Roosevelt's daughter, Alice, I guess it would be his, received a present from the Empress of China. The Empress's gift, I think it would be her gift. Okay, you see how to do that? All right. See if you can pause it and finish these. You'll have to read it all together as content. You'll have to kind of understand what it's telling you, and then just put the correct possessive pronoun right above it, and we'll check it. All right, let's give her a check. Okay, make sure you use different color, ink, if you can, to check that, so I can look at it at a glance and see if you got it all right. All right, hope you understood that. All right, now 49D, diagramming pronouns. Your own paper, diagram every word in the following sentences. The North Star made her way. Well, I'm just giving you the key, ain't I? Aren't I? On your own paper, diagram every word in the following sentences. Okay, so let me give us 3. Well, let's see here. The North Star made her way into a small inlet in the ice. Okay. Let's label them first. In the ice, that's a prepositional phrase. Into a small inlet is another. Okay. So the North Star made, that's going to be our verb, one verb. Who or what made North Star? Okay, so North Star made who or what? This is action, so we're looking for direct object. North Star made who or what? Made way. Now I'm not sure if this is an indirect. Made who or what, to whom or for whom. I don't believe her is, yeah, it's not an indirect object. It's just a, oh yeah, this is a, what we've been studying. This is a possessive adjective, or possessive noun, pronoun. So the North Star made her way into da-da-da-da. All right, so let us do it without looking back. Okay. North, I'm just going to put NS. It is too hard for me to do it with this. And then this is the. I hope you're way ahead of me. Okay, and this would be made. And then this is a direct object. This would be weigh. Now, since this word is the adjective that's answering whose way, it will be here, just like we saw it on the answers a minute ago. Now, we have to remember how to do these prepositional phrases. Let me think if I can remember, because I haven't looked back, or I looked back like what you did, but I didn't look to see how they did this. Okay. Remember, the prepositional phrases can be adjective or adverbial. They can be like an adjective or an adverb. So let's figure out what this is talking about. So into a small inlet, made her way into a small inlet. Into, I think it would go under here. It'd be into, because you know the made way, oh, made into. Okay. These are the difficult ones, doing those prepositional phrases. So, into a small inlet. Into, and then inlet is the OP, the object of the preposition. This is the preposition. This is the OP. These describe that. This is the other preposition, the other OP, and the word that describes it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so into, so you put the prepositional or the preposition here, and then remember the OP. That's the last word in that. And a small are the two adjectives that describe the inlet. Okay. I had to refresh my memory. I bet y'all did too. Okay, and then in the os, it comes off of here. This is the other preposition, the other OP, and the article. There we go. Whew, that's hard. All right, there we go. So, she was caught by the ice and was completely destroyed. So, by the ice is a prepositional phrase. Okay, was caught is a verb. And here's and. Was destroyed. Okay, this is an adverb telling how it was destroyed, so don't put that in the verb. So your verb is was caught. Man, when you see and, that's always your clue that you might have a compound subject or a compound predicate. In this, she is just your subject. Was caught, was destroyed is your verb. All right, so I don't have, well, I might have a little bit of room on here to do this. All right, so let's see if we can do this. All right, so we have a one subject, but we have two verbs. So we're gonna do, yeah, I'm way not gonna have room on here. Okay. And then this is just going to be and. All right. Subject was she. And then was caught. We didn't look to see if there was a direct object. These are action verbs. Let's just go ahead and write our verbs first. And then was destroyed. I'm abbreviating. Okay, so was caught, let's see, she was caught by whom or for whom was destroyed. Okay, no direct objects because nothing answers any of those questions. Now, by the ice tells how it's an adverbial phrase because it's telling where they were caught. So this prepositional phrase will come under here. So first you write your preposition, then remember we come out like this and we put the OP, which is the last word in the phrase, is ice. And then the is the article that goes with the OP. Okay, there's and. So we got she was caught, and then by the ice, and then we have was destroyed. Now completely is the adverb that tells how it was destroyed. So it's going to go right down here, and I don't have room to write it, but you'll write completely right there, and then that should be correct. There we go. Okay. All right. So go ahead and pause it and see if you can do this last one yourself. I understand it's a long one. Just do your best. Just do your best. Diagramming sentences takes a long time to learn. It just takes lots of practice. And in just a second, I'll turn it on the answers. Okie dokie. Let me see. Okay. Hope you did okay on that. I know that was hard. All right. That will be all your lesson for today.